One shot. Let's begin. Abode of Happiness by Umehara Ume, translated and uploaded by SSF Scans and Sino ZK. All right, let's begin. So, I did that. You'll see why I did that. Zoom out, zoom in just a second. After killing humans, you're made to stand in front of King Enma, and here would be decided if you should go to heaven or hell. I've been mostly good, although I kinda caused the last accident. Well, that's also because I'm being overworked too. Looks like today's judging will take some time. It is important to guide them after they've been sent to either heaven or hell, and that's our roles as guides. Being made to do this right before someone's death, it's just adding to my work. It's easy now to zoom out because it gets good. I'm happy that I get to spend more time with Anchan, though. Are you an idiot? Hee. Our first time meeting hundreds of years ago. It was when we were appointed as guides. Since then, we regularly meet and became fond of each other. But for the beginning, heaven and hell had nothing in common. The only time for us to flirt is during trials like these. You have worked hard. There are a few people scheduled to be tried tomorrow, too. Let's take a break and gather for a meeting. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's a woman? Okay. Anchan. Edu? Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Edu, it's time for us to head back. Just a little more. What's wrong? Nothing at all, ma'am. Then, as scheduled for tomorrow, I wanted to flirt with her a little more. I'm being moved? This term, you're growing well, and there's no problems. Yeah, then why? And your relationship with heaven is good, right? At first, you were cool and calm, early days, Anne, and had a flawless appearance worthy of a hell's guide. Now you're drawn to heaven, and have since turned into more of a tsundere moe character. What? Tsundere? Well, to put it simply, you've been dismissed. Your last shift is in a week. Understand? What? Anchan's has been dismissed? Yeah, but I had raised you to such a cute person. You never acted cute towards me, though. Edu, what should we do? I don't want to be separated from Edu. Anchan, don't cry or else... Oh, Anchan, don't cry or else I'll cry too. Maybe. It's impossible after all for an angel to date a devil. Anchan, I want to go down. Oh, wow! Anchan can't turn into... Oh, her. Anchan can't turn into an angel because you have sins to your name. But I should be able to commit sins freely. Man, I'm doing that today. How are you going to do that? Well, for example, like what if I try to hurt King Enma? Of course, I'm just pretending. I've never heard of an angel doing something like that. If you're banished from the spirit world, then I'm unable to... I can't be without you, too. Aru, if you end up being banished, then I'll follow you, too. Court. Both of you have worked hard today. Then, finally, Anne's time as Hell's Guide has ended. Also, yours too, Andrew Aru. Huh? Did you think I would be unaware of your plots? About arrogantly conspiring to hurt the great King Enma? Please wait a minute, Aru is quiet. Even if it's only attempted murder, it's still a serious crime. Dismissing both of you isn't enough. Both of you should be punished accordingly. Anchan, Aru. Oh, gotta go back this way, come on. Oh, now they're hugging. Is he gonna, like, make them love each other? Let's see. Where are we? Aru, Aru. Huh? Anchan. Fortunately, you're not hurt. Where are we exactly? Anchan, what happened to your horns? Isn't dismissing them like that a bit too much, King Enma? I can see through everything, you know. Seems like we've been turned into human beings. Our wings and immortality have disappeared too. But this way, we could stay together. Anyway, please live your life to the fullest, my beloved subordinates. Please don't cry. I'm not crying. King Enma. First things first, we should find a place to live in. Sure. Let's go find our happy place. Abode of Happiness. Umahar Ume, Unexpected Mythology Lesson Time. This one-shot story is loosely based around the Buddhist mythical god, Great King Enma. I'll be focusing on the Japanese edition of Great King Enma, courtesy of Yokai.com, Wikipedia, and a great Tumblr account curated by Antonina Yamayondadu, Tumblr.com. Great King Enma, let me zoom in for everybody, sorry. This way, if you don't want to listen to me read it for you, you can go for it. A Great King Enma is the foremost of the 13 judges of hell, or 10 kings of hell according to Chinese Buddhism, and also its ruler, responsible for judging newly dead souls of their deeds and sending them to their next location. The Japanese rendition depicts Great King Enma as being served by two secretaries, Shodoku and Shimyu, but in this story, it could be for the King Enma only has one, so the author might actually follow the Chinese version of Enma, or King Yanlu's only subordinate, Tu Di Gong. Great King of Enma was often associated, and even said to be the true form of Jizu Bosatsu, a bodhisattva that are among things that guardians unroll and protect their children. Small Jizu statues along roads or graveyards are not uncommon in Japan. Direct quote from Yokai.com. While Enma may seem fearsome and terrifying at heart, he is a kind and compassionate god, and he truly wishes to save each soul from damnation. And according to the story, Enma might include subordinates. Who knows? King Enma in the story, and Enma in depictions of folklore. The judgment process in the story, his only subordinate, and his statue here, and him helping him. Nice. That's a nice little lesson here. I always like the idea of like benevolent gods who do their best for people there and this, that, and the other. So it's like, I like the fact that he's like, hey, I'm going to go and judge these people and do my best to save every single one of them, more than like, hey, you're going to hell if you don't follow this rule, this, that, or the other, right? I like the idea of doing their best to save people. So, Great King Enma. I'm not going to worry about the gender of this person. I thought this was a cute story. I was a little shocked when, like, all of a sudden they were like, like they're kissing like that. I was like, wait, what? They literally just went into another room and started kissing. What flirting do you even need to do at that point, right? God bless. It's almost like, what is it, like those hentais or whatever, those porns, where people are like, oh yeah, let's have sex, but kissing, now that's off limits there, you know? I don't know what they think flirting is. That's a little more than flirting. It feels like a kiss of the cheek, maybe. Okay. But, I like this too. Like, the king is like, hey, you do this and the other. And I like the fact that it's a mutual feeling. And he's like, no, you're more of a tsundere here. This, that, or the other. And I also like the dynamic of, like, a king, or, like, the heaven and hell demons. So that way they can go and do their own thing and, like, they would take them wherever. I think that's a really nice, plot to the story. I don't know much about this folklore, so it's all really, really interesting to me. And they have a little bit of flirting, but not too over the top here. So I think that's wonderful. It's also not something that's, like, ridiculous, right? I like their designs. I like their outfits. One thing is that I wonder when they get into the real world. First, obviously, I can't read their name. Like, whatever the identification says. I actually don't know if it's legible, even in Japanese. But do they have money? If they don't have money, it's going to be very hard to live. And I wonder, too, if, like, King Enma was like, hey, your judgment is that you can live in the human world and have a mortal life. But you don't have any money. Good luck. Figure out how it works. I think that'd be pretty messed up, but also an appropriate punishment. It'd be almost like a monkey's paw, or the monkey's paw, like the legend where, like, a monkey's paw will grant you a wish, but it'll screw you over at some point in the process. And so, like, he might be doing, yes, I'll grant you your wish to be together, but you don't have any money. Good luck, ladies. That is an appropriate punishment. You give them what they want, but in a little bit of a cruel way. That's definitely not how it's intended to be read, but I think it'd be appropriate as well. Yeah, I like this stuff here. I like the little translator person where they put everything there. Let me zoom in a bit because keep in mind, this is more or less normal zooming speed, and then we look up close. It's like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna see the images, right? So that's partly why I zoomed out from all of this. And then Umahara, let's see. Okay, they got a couple of one shots too. Looks like it's a lot of girls' love. Um, I will probably be looking through these. Maybe this is the next author, but that also depends on length, and that's really inappropriateness, right? Because is there anything that says erotica here? No, no, this is erotica. Suggestion, but we'll worry about that later. Awesome, awesome. We finally decompressed from like the super emotional one for just a second, and that was a cute one. So all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.